Hello everyone, welcome back, it's great to see you again. In the first video of this series, we installed Java on Ubuntu. Then, in the second video, we walked through the installation of Hadoop. Now, in this third video, I'll guide you through how to configure the Hadoop environment so that the Hadoop installation we completed earlier can actually be used. At the end of this video, I'll also demonstrate a very simple data analysis example, counting how many times each word appears in a sentence. If you missed the first or second video, don't worry, you can find the links to both in the video description below. So let's get started. First, we'll configure the Hadoop environment, and then we'll run a basic word count analysis. Let's start by adding the Hadoop configuration to the .bash file. Just follow the command shown on the screen. Here's what the .bash file looks like. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Now you can either type the config shown in the video, or just download the file I've shared on Google Drive. It's called hadoop_configuration.pdf. Find the .bash part in that file, then copy and paste it into yours. The link's down in the description. After editing the .bash file, save your changes by pressing Ctrl+O, followed by Enter, then exit the editor by pressing Ctrl+X. Reload the configuration file by running the command shown on the screen. Alright, let's begin setting up Hadoop. Step 1, go to the configuration folder. Just type the command you see on the screen. Let's start by editing the coursesite.xml file. Just open it with the command nano coursesite.xml. Once the coursesite.xml file opens, you'll see its content. Go to the PDF you downloaded from Google Drive, find the coursesite.xml section, and just copy-paste it into the file, just like I show you in the video. Press Ctrl+O to save your changes, hit Enter, and then Ctrl+X to close the file. Alright, next up is the hdfssite.xml file. Just type the command on the screen, and it'll open right up. You can see the hdfssite.xml content on screen. Reopen the config file from Google Drive, scroll to the hdfssite.xml part, and copy it. Paste it into your file, but wait. Before saving, don't forget to change user to your own Ubuntu username. In my case, I used a boy. Now you can save the file. Now it's time to configure the third file, mapersite.xml. Open it using the command you see on the screen. Same as before, check your Google Drive config file, find the part for mapersite.xml, copy it, paste it in, and save. Last one. The fourth file to configure is yarnsite.xml. Open it using the command you see on the screen. Like before, find the yarnsite.xml config in the Google Drive file, copy it, paste it here, and don't forget to save. Alright, Hadoop is all set up. But before we get started, let's create a directory for Hadoop's data. Just type the command you see on the screen and run it. The data directory for the name node has been created. Now, let's create a directory for the data node as well. Type and run the command shown on the screen. Alright, now that we've created the Hadoop data folders, let's format the name node. Just type the command you see on the screen and hit Enter. The error you see here happens because we forgot to set up the hadoop-env.sh file. Basically, Hadoop doesn't know where Java is yet. To fix that, just run the command on the screen to find your Java path. Let's open the hadoop-env.sh file. Just type the command you see on the screen. Here's what the hadoop-env.sh file looks like. Now find the line that's highlighted on the screen. Go ahead and add the lines you see on the screen into the hadoop-env.sh file. Make sure to match your Java version, just like the one on the screen. Go ahead and save the file, then rerun the command to format the name node. Just wait a moment for the process to finish. Now we're going to set up the SSH key for Hadoop. First, generate the SSH key using the command shown on the screen. When prompted to choose a file to save the key, simply press Enter to accept the default location. Next, add the key to the authorized_keys file using the command displayed. Then, change the file permission to make the authorized_keys accessible, as shown on the screen. To test the SSH connection, type SSH localhost. When asked to confirm the connection, type yes. If you're not prompted to enter a password, it means the SSH configuration was successful. Finally, type exit to close the SSH session. Awesome! We've finished setting up Hadoop. Now let's see if it's actually ready to go. First, type start-dfs.sh. If you see stuff like starting name nodes, data nodes, and secondary name nodes, then you're on the right track. Then go ahead and run start-yarn.sh. If you get starting resource manager and starting node managers, you're good. To double check everything, type JPS. If you see all the important parts, name node, data node, resource manager, and the rest, it means Hadoop is ready to roll. Want to check your Hadoop setup from a browser? Just use your Ubuntu IP with port 9870 or 8088. In this video, mine is 192.168.229.131, so I go to 192.168.229.131:9870 and 192.168.229.131:8088. Once you're finished working with Hadoop, don't forget to turn it off. Just run stop-dfs.sh and stop-yarn.sh, then type JPS to check if everything's shut down. Alright, let's do something simple, like counting how many times each word shows up in a sentence. Usually, you'd need to write a Java program and compile it into a .jar file. But here's the good news, Hadoop already comes with a ready-to-use word count.jar. To find where it is, just run the command on the screen. In this case, we're using the file called Hadoop MapReduce Examples 3.4.1.jar. Let's start by turning on the Hadoop services. Just type start-dfs.sh and start-yarn.sh, like we did before. Now that Hadoop's ready, let's go ahead and make an input folder. Just type the command you see on the screen. Let's double check to make sure it worked. Run the next command. Yup, there it is. Our input directory is ready to go. Alright, let's make a sentence to test our word count. We'll save it in a file called inputwordcount.txt. Use the command on screen to create the file and type your sentence. You might be asked for your password, just enter it. Feel free to write your own sentence, or copy the one I'm using here. And hey, don't forget to save. Type the ls command to check if the input word count.txt file was created successfully. Yes, the file is there. Next, run the command shown on the screen to view the contents of the file. Now, let's copy the file into Hadoop's input directory using the command provided. To confirm the file was copied successfully, use the command shown. And yes, the file has been copied to the input directory. Let's run the word count program using Hadoop MapReduce examples 3.4.1.jar to analyze the text in input word count.txt. Just follow the command on screen, and don't forget to match your Hadoop version like in this video. Sit tight while it runs, it won't take long. Analysis done. Let's check if the results are there in Hadoop's output folder. Run the command you see on screen. Yep, it's there. Now let's take a peek inside. Use the next command to see what's inside the directory. Looks like there are two files. The one we want as part are 00000, that's where the result is stored. To read it, just run the command shown. Here are the results of the word count. Every word in the sentence has been counted. Let's take a look at the sentence from input word count.txt. Go ahead, see for yourself how often each word shows up. So that was a basic word count analysis using Hadoop. In the next video, we'll take it up a notch and build our own Java program for this. Thanks so much for watching this third episode. If it helped you, don't forget to subscribe, like, drop a comment, and share it with others. I'll see you in the next video, where we get hands-on with Java and Hadoop.